What's up, traders? So, earnings season is upon us, and we are going to discuss some of the best ways to bring in some extra income using earnings. And not only will we discuss some great setups, but we'll also look at some potential trades within the Moomoo platform. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name is Rashad. I am a full-time options trader, and I am absolutely blessed to be able to bring in full-time income from the stock market. But before we begin, if you could do me so much so a favor as to go ahead and smash that like button. You can gently tap it, or you can hit it really hard. Whatever you want to do is totally up to you. And do remember that this is not financial advice, nor is it a recommendation to buy, sell, or hold any equities or options contracts. Now, y'all already know that I will always start with a word from God that has to do with money, wealth building, or business. And today's verse comes from Proverbs 14:4 says, "Without oxen, a stable stays clean, but you need a strong ox for a large harvest." And if I could put this into layman's terms for you, it simply means that success is messy and success takes hard work. But if you want to get to something, then you may have to go through something. All right. In this verse, it is saying that without the ox, you won't have to feed it. You won't have to clean up its poop, its pee, whatever other messes that it makes. However, you also won't have the strength of the ox, which makes it a lot easier to do what needs to be done. So you can decide to either deal with the mess and then the success that comes with it, or you can keep things nice and tidy and clean and never go through something, but you also probably won't get to something either. All right, so that is Proverbs 14:4. I hope that blesses somebody. And I just have to make a quick announcement. Within the Trade to Freedom community on Thursday, October 23rd, we will have one of the top strategists from Bar Chart coming into the community to make a presentation to show us how exactly to find amazing trades and setups before they happen. And this is going to be absolutely huge. If you are not familiar with Bar Chart, they probably have more stock and options data than any other site around. And I use their website every single day in order to find trades for both myself and the Trade to Freedom community. And so they'll be going over advanced option screeners, gamma exposure, and options flow, where we can watch almost in real time what options contracts hedge funds are buying and selling. And so if that interests you, come and join the community. That presentation will only be done within the Trade to Freedom community. It will not be posted on YouTube, but the link to join us is down in the description below. And on top of exclusive presentations like that, you'll also get access to my trades as soon as I enter them. You'll get access to my entire options framework via the Trade to Freedom course. You'll get access to ask me questions at any given time. And lastly, you'll be within a community of other traders who all have the exact same goal. And so if that interests you, come on, I'll see you on the inside. But with that, let's get down to business. All right, so here we are on the S&P 500. And over the last few weeks, obviously, we've had a little bit of volatility with that big red Friday. However, if you notice, since then, we've literally been just trading in that same range. And now we are right back near the all-time high again. And where we go from here, whether it be up or down, will be highly based off how our US companies are performing. And now, because the earnings season is about to kick off, we will be able to see firsthand how they did over the last 3 months, and they'll typically give us their expectations of how they will be doing during moving forward. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the earnings calendar. All right, so taking a look here, we can see we have some pretty big hitters coming up here soon. Of course, we have Netflix. They always typically kick off the tech earnings. And so they will be releasing their earnings today after market close. And then after that, tomorrow, we will have Tesla. And then starting next week, things get really heavy as we will have Visa on Tuesday, which that typically shows us how a quick glimpse into the economy, because Visa is the largest credit card in the country. And so this will show us if people have been spending. But right after that, we will have Microsoft, Google, and Meta on the exact same day. And then we will follow that up with Apple, Amazon, and then we will have MasterCard as well. So by the end of next week, we will have a pretty good feeling of how our companies are doing. But what if we want to make some money in the meantime? Well, the way that I approach earnings is I only trade stocks that I would actually like to own. And I just take their earnings as an opportunity to be able to collect extra premium. Because during earnings, because the implied volatility is much higher, that also makes the options contract premiums much higher as well. And so if I'm truly fine with owning a company, I will go ahead and sell puts on it. Or if I already own the company, then I will go ahead and sell calls on it around their earnings in order to capture that extra premium. All right, so I only do it with companies I really want to own or companies that I would really want to sell because earnings can be absolutely unpredictable. So don't look at it as just a way to try to get extra money because you can have one bad trade that wipes away all of that. And trust me, during my journey, I have seen quite a lot. And so I want you to be prepared either way. But let's go ahead and look into the Moomoo platform and look at a potential trade. But first, I have to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of this video, Moomoo. Now, beyond just being an amazing brokerage and one that has tools way better than most brokerages that I know, right now they have one of the most amazing sign-up offers as well. When you open up an account using the link below in the description, not only can you get up to $1,000 of NVDA stock, but you can also get up to an 8.1% APY on your idle funds. And that is just crazy. But what was just added, they added in an additional $100 cash reward. When you open up an account using my link below in the description, you will not find this anywhere else. So make sure that you take advantage of this. But on top of all of that, their mobile platform is next level. Taking a look at their mobile app, so you can see here, you can see a lot of general information such as earnings and earnings calendars and earnings beats and economic calendars. However, what I like most is this investment theme. So if we click on investment themes, here they categorize stocks based on what they're impacted by. And so what I like most is this one that's called Nancy Pelosi Portfolio. Now, if you're not familiar, Nancy Pelosi is a US Congresswoman, and she seems to always select the right stocks right at the right time. And so Moomoo conveniently put all the stocks that she is currently investing in right here on this list for you to see. And so if you just wanted to follow what Nancy Pelosi is doing, you could follow this investment theme in Moomoo. But go ahead, check it out. The link is below in the description. You can get up to 60 free stocks, and you can only get that with this link. So go ahead and click it, and you can thank me later. And so since Tesla is coming up soon, let's go ahead and take a look at Tesla. But before we pull up the options chain, I always love looking at the Moomoo Insights. And so we can see this article here is from the Moomoo Insights. So let's go ahead and click on it. And it's titled Tesla Earnings Preview. Record car deliveries and energy storage deployment may turn the page on past gloom. Tesla will announce its fiscal year 2025 quarter 3 earnings report after the market closes on October 22nd. Tesla previously announced a 7.4% year-over-year increase in quarter 3 vehicle deliveries, which is expected to be a key factor in improving this quarter's revenue. All right, and that's the thing about Tesla. I believe still over 90% of the revenue still comes from car sales. And so we kind of already know how Tesla is doing prior to, because they always release how many cars they delivered during the previous quarter, several weeks prior to their earnings release. And so we already know that the numbers should be good. However, how Tesla's stock price moves after earnings will be heavily based on the things that are said during the actual earnings call. But it says investors are closely watching changes in the car's gross margin. Additionally, although commercial progress for robotaxi and Optimus is temporarily limited, management may reveal further developments and plan during the earnings webcast. All right, then we have here expectations. Tesla's quarter 3 revenue is expected to be $26.5 billion, a roughly 5% increase, and EPS is expected to be around 44 cents, which will be a decline of 29% from the year ago quarter. And if we scroll down here, they kind of show us a visual of how their earnings have been over the last several quarters. And we can see for quarter 4 of last year and quarter 1 of this year, they missed both revenue and EPS estimates. However, for quarter 2, they beat on both sides. And so we will see how they do for quarter 3 here very, very shortly. But if we go ahead and scroll down, we can see ratings. They currently have it as a hold, with the average price target being about $383. Here we can see a graph of how many cars they have delivered per quarter over the last 3 years. And the car deliveries for this quarter were pretty significant because it was the first time in the last few quarters where they actually had an increase year over year. And so now they're kind of getting the ball rolling. Now, of course, a lot of that had to do with the EV credit going away and a lot of people rushing to get a new EV prior to those credits going away. And so it will be very interesting to see how they do in quarter 4, but you can see how things went there. All right, and so if we go ahead and scroll down even more, we can see how the stock price has reacted both after they have released their delivery data and also after the earnings release. And so we can see last quarter when they released the data for how many deliveries they had, the stock went up almost 5%, but then after the earnings release, they went down 8.2%. All right, and so for this quarter, after the data was released, the stock went down 5%. And so we will see here very shortly how it does after the earnings release. And one thing for sure that will be in focus during the earnings call will be their margins. And so if we look at these margins here, you can clearly see that their gross margins have gone down quite considerably over the last 3 years. All right, it peaked at 32.9% in what looks like Q1 of 2022. And now we are all the way down to 17% currently. So it literally almost halved in the last 3 years. Now, of course, that was going to happen because over time, Tesla has gotten more competition, more competition, more competition. Other brands are getting into that EV space that Tesla pretty much held for a very, very long time. And so whenever there is more competition, it always forces companies to bring down their prices in order to be able to compete. But with your margins being cut in half, well, that is very, very extreme. And so that will definitely be something that is in focus going into their earnings release. Now, one thing that has been doing the exact opposite as far as their margins is their energy storage business. And so we can see it bottomed in Q1 of 2022 because they were losing money. However, now their margins are amazing and it's all the way up to 30. And so the world will just continuously need more and more energy storage. And Tesla is, of course, one of the leaders in that department. And so that will likely be a very big positive when it comes to their earnings release. Now, the last thing I want to show you is Tesla's current PE versus the industry average, right? Obviously, Tesla is valued much higher than others in their industry because the promises that they have been making about robo-taxi and Optimus are priced into their current stock price. And so ears will be glued to whatever they plan on saying about those two different products because their current valuation is weighing heavily on it. So those are some things that you want to definitely keep in mind when it comes to Tesla's earnings. But let's go ahead into the options chain and look at a potential trade. All right, so here we have Tesla's options chain, and we can see it's currently trading at 447, which is pretty much flat today. However, when it comes to earnings, one thing you definitely want to pay attention to is the expected move. And so if we come over here, you can see it says the expected move is plus or minus $31.03 by expiration date. And I went ahead and selected this Friday's expiration date. So typically when you are trading earnings, you want the closest expiration date because what happens is right after earnings, you have what's called the IV crush. All right. And that's exactly what us as option sellers want to happen. Right prior to earnings, you have a lot of people placing their bets, they're buying calls, they're buying puts, depending on which way they think the direction is going. And then right after earnings, you have our answer. We know which direction is going. And so those trades often decrease greatly and the contract's premiums go down quite a bit, assuming that the trade didn't go against you in a very, very bad way. And so since the expected move, which is currently changing and it now says $30, I want to make sure that I take this $30 and subtract it from 447, which will put us around 417. And I would want to make sure that I'm at the minimum below that mark. All right. And so I will come over here to the options chain. Now I'm pretty conservative when it comes to earnings. So I would come way down here and I would likely sell a strike that is under $400, right? That $400 mark is a very psychological number because it is a big, nice round number. So any multiples of like 10, 50, or 100 in this case will always usually be some form of level of support, right? There's people out there that are like, all right, if Tesla were to drop under $400, then I'm going to go ahead and buy. And so if it were to drop around that $400 mark, that you may see in at least short term, some buyers stepping in and buying the shares. And so I would want to use that to my advantage and go ahead and possibly sell puts under $400. And we can see here this 395 is paying around $151 to $153. And that is a pretty good return, seeming as we're talking about 3 days. All right, but do remember that there are no free lunches in the market. Make sure before you were to place any trade that you know the obligations that are involved, right? Because if I am going ahead and selling a strike of 395, then I am technically agreeing to buy 100 shares per contract of that stock if the stock price were to drop below our strike price by the expiration date. And for Tesla, one contract would technically be $39,500 at this $395 strike. All right, but if that is too much for you, then you could use something like TSLL, which is a leverage ETF for Tesla. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. And just a very, very quick reminder that these are all just examples. These are not trades that I'm actually entering into. If you want to see my actual trades, then you can come join the Trader Freedom community where I post my actual trades there. These here are just examples, so please do not blindly follow me. But TSLL here is currently trading at $20. And obviously that is much less than the 340 something that Tesla is currently trading now. And so it is much easier to trade this if you have a smaller account. Now, make sure you know all the pros and cons of trading a leveraged ETF. If we look right over here, we can see that this is a 2x leveraged ETF to Tesla. And quite simply, it looks to move 2 times the move that Tesla makes per day. And so if Tesla moves up 1%, TSLL looks to move up 2%. And if Tesla moves down 1%, then TSLL will look to move down 2%. And it is usually rebalanced every single day. So these are amazing for very short-term trades. However, they're typically not that great for long-term trades, as they typically always lag whatever stock or sector that they follow. All right, but if we come over here and we look at TSLL, I'll go back to the options chain. And from here, I will follow the exact same process. I'm selecting the exact same expiration date and looking at the expected move, which shows $2.68 currently. And so that would put me around 18 to 1850. And so looking at these strikes over here, we can see the 1850 pays around $50 per contract. And it looks like the $18 strike will pay around $38 per contract. And of course, as always, if we are going to place the trade, then we are just hoping that the stock price stays above the strike that we set. And so we can see TSLL's stock price right here at $20.91. And if the stock price goes up, we just keep the $50 we were paid and we go about our day. If it goes down some, we keep the $50 we were paid and go about our day. However, if it drops below $18.50 by expiration 3 days out from now, then the profits go down slowly, slowly, slowly. And then our break even's right here of $18. And if the price were to continue going down below 18, then the contracts would be at a loss. However, again, it's much easier mentally when you are doing this trade on a stock that you would actually like to own, and that takes all of the worry out of it for me. All right, so that is an example on Tesla, but we have a ton of amazing companies coming up. We in the Trader Freedom community are already in trades for Meta, already in trades for Google, and those trades are already up, and I'm definitely going to be placing more. But let me know down in the comments below if you plan on trading any earnings this upcoming season. And do remember to come join us in the Trader Freedom community to not only get access to that exclusive presentation that is coming up in just a few short days, but to also join us on this journey of trading to freedom. But that's it for this video. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace!